And we are live, I think. Yes. Sorry, guys. Had a little bit of camera issues there and running around trying to get ready. Welcome to Jason Hebert Live. It is our first show in about, 9-10 days, something like that. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Mine was okay, about as good as can be expected anyways. I'm not a huge Thanksgiving guy. I never really was, pretty much anytime. But as I get older, and I know this is the case with a lot of people, friends of mine, family starts to dwindle a little. People start to argue, get put in their little separate groups, and less and less people. So I didn't have too many for this holiday, but I hope you guys all had a good one. I did spend it with a couple people that I love, so that was nice. Hey, Kubi, Rachel, Megan, Edna, Monica, Lisa, Diane, Sandra, Bev. We got a lot of people here for being my first show back. Lisa, Margaret, Mary, Chris, Linda. We have Linda Williams here. We will have another Linda, actually, is our guest. Oh, just jumped up to 65 people. Hey, guys. We will have Linda Nicola Williams on. Is that the right Linda? Linda, are you in the YouTube chat? Our guest will be Linda Nicola Williams, who is the wife, you may remember, of Rick Hamilton, who has unfortunately been found deceased. So she's going to come on to give us some updates. I'm going to put her on last once I kind of cycle through these stories real quick. Linda, if that is you, once you do click on the StreamYard link, you want to make sure not to have this one up. You only want to do one, otherwise you're going to hear everything double. So if you're not familiar with our show, guys, this is an update show, which I do about once a month. I try to do it weekly, but we just don't have enough cases to do one every single week. So it ends up being about monthly, and where I give kind of some updates on some of the cases. So if you're not familiar with the show, what we do is interview the families of missing persons, sometimes best friends, things like that, whoever we can get on, but pretty much we're open to any loved ones of the missing person to help spread awareness, get the word out there, and hopefully make a difference. So if you are into that, please click subscribe below, set the notification bell to all, and we will notify you, or YouTube will notify you every time we go and do a new story. Wow, almost 100 people already. That's a lot more than I expected just coming back. Thank you for supporting us, guys. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. We are at 9,500 pretty much on the dot subs. My birthday is December 17th. So what's that? 18. How many days are there in the month? 30. So it is 18 days away. I want to hit 10,000 for my birthday gift, guys. So help me spread the word, get the show out there. That would be an awesome gift for me. 10,000. 10,000 subscribers. So before we get into the updates, I do want to feature a case that is still missing. This person, sometimes I'm not able to get them to come on the show, but they still want me to feature their case, which is going to be the case with this one. So give me 1 second here, and we'll go over some of the basics. I told this family that I would feature their case. It is for Brett Akers. Let me read the flyer first, then I will read the update given to me by a friend of the family. There's a $1,000 reward for Brett Akers, who is given by the foundation of Virginia.com. I believe, I don't know if they're giving the reward, but that's who's listed on the flyer. The Norfolk Police Department is requesting the public's assistance in locating a missing Norfolk, Virginia man. Brett Akers was last seen on July 1st, 2020, around 4:30 p.m. by Plum Point Park in Norfolk. He was last seen wearing blue surgical scrub pants and no shoes. If you have any information on Brett's whereabouts, you're asked to call Detective Sprague with Norfolk Missing Persons Unit at 757-664-7222. There is a $1,000 reward for credible information leading to his whereabouts. So let me show you guys that poster, and I'm going to read something given to me by the family. Thank you to Eva Myling Pollitt, who gave me this information. Just give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Where is the information? Info on the most recent poster are just above. Okay, here is just quick. Let me. So sorry, guys. Am I showing my screen? Not yet. So let me show his poster and I'll read. It's just a quick little statement. So Brett Akers. Okay, so here is Brett. missing out of the Norfolk area. 1 second. You should be able to see him now. Okay, so this is Brett Akers. Let me zoom in a little so you can see him. I actually can't read her statement while I have this up, so I'm going to quickly flash over there for you to see it. And let me go. So she says he was last seen July 1st, 2020 around Plum Point Park in Norfolk, Virginia in the afternoon. Well, actually, she says the same thing. That's on the flyer. He was wearing blue scrubs and no shoes, and $1,000 rewards being offered. So if you know the whereabouts of Brett Akers, please come forward. I say it every show, but no bit of information is too small. Never assume it's not enough or too inconsequential or anything like that. So that is Brett. Okay, give me just a moment here. These are a little, yeah, he is a handsome young man, Roger, definitely. These are a little unorganized compared to our normal streams. So thank you for bearing with me. Let's first go over the good outcomes. Most of you are familiar with these. So we have a total of 4 tonight. We have Ashley Pierre. So I didn't interview her. I was going to interview her mother, and she ended up, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay. Alrighty. So let's first go over Chris Curtis. Now, his mom is Carmen Hansmeyer. Many of you may remember my interview with her. And she was going to try to come on tonight, but she was unable. So we will feature her probably on the next show. Chris was found safe. And I'm not going to give many of the details because she wants to come on and tell it. But let's see if we can find just a basic article to give you a couple updates. Hang on 1 second. Chris Curtis found. Missing out of Colorado, disappeared, being released from a jail cell. Yeah, he had just gotten out of jail. Okay, so there's actually not much on there, but when I first spoke to her, he was with his dad, and I know recently, when I talked to her today, she was actually there with him. They were going to have a movie night tonight. So things seem to be really good there. Sometimes the endings are a little bittersweet. These aren't always black and white. Sometimes you got a gray area. So, but this one sounds like it's pretty much all sweet, no bitter. He's home. He's with his family. They're getting along, as far as I know. Like I said, Carmen will give us the details. But Chris is found, and he is safe. I think she told me he had been kind of confused about some things. He had a lot going on. She mentioned that he didn't really realize how much people cared for him. So hopefully either what we did or what someone did helped him realize, wow, a lot of people are looking for me. People really do love me, and I got to come home. So she'll give us the details on the next show, but this is Chris here. Obviously, the information about calling is no longer relevant because Chris is safe. So awesome, Carmen. If you're watching, we are so happy for you. Next, we have Ashley Pierce. And I actually haven't been able to get in touch with her mother, but let me just show Ashley real quick, and then we will move on to, unfortunately, the bad outcomes. We have 2 that have been found deceased. Okay, so sorry, guys. Ashley Pierce. And I don't have all the details on Ashley, but I will show her flyer. If you guys aren't familiar, I didn't even put it in the link. Crap, this is the first time I forgot. Be United Missing Persons is a group that I'm friends with, we work with, I guess you could say. They help make flyers and things like that, and they're always helping making flyers for cases, so please check them out. I will put the links below once this is finished. I forgot. I'm so sorry. But another group is Missing East Texas 8 and Beyond, which is who this case came from. So again, we didn't interview her mom, but real quick. This is Ashley, guys. So she has been found safe. And I'll see if I can get her mom to come on to get more details. But the main thing is that she's safe. So sometimes people want to come on and tell the whole story about what happened. But sometimes, guys, and I'm sure you can understand, they've just been through such a horror, such an awful ordeal that they're kind of like, you know, they don't really, and I don't want to push them because it's like, it's over. And they might not want to, sometimes there are things they don't want to tell, or the person who was found might might be a little like embarrassed. Sometimes they don't even know that they're considered missing, or they just kind of went off on their own. And like Chris, didn't really know everyone was looking for him. So they don't always want to come on, and they kind of see it as like, no, we're done with it, but thank you. So I usually put the offer out there, guys, but I don't push them. So yeah, Kubi says it must be so hard for them to talk about. Absolutely, Kubi. If it was me and I was found, I'd probably be like, just let them know I'm fine, guys. I don't want to talk about it. So before we bring on Linda, Linda, you can. Oh, as soon as I said that, she clicked on. Linda, you can probably hear me. I'll bring you on. Let me just do one more case, then I'm going to have yours on. Okay, give me a nod. Okay. Unfortunately, a fairly recent interview for Sawyer West. He was found deceased. I don't have all the details on this one either. Let me see if I can pull up an article. I just found this out yesterday or the day before. Someone posted it on my page, and it had been like 8-9 days ago. I was like, wait, what? So extremely sad. Poor Sawyer. If you guys remember, he was the one that was living in the group home. And okay, here's his flyer. This is another case brought to me by Karen from Miss Texas. Missing East Texas 8 and beyond. I always mess it up, but this is Sawyer, if you don't remember him, right here. All right. So unfortunately, like I said, he was found deceased. I believe it wasn't too far from the home. We'll see if we can maybe get her on to speak of it sometime, but this is the footage here of him leaving. I think this is the group home right here, I believe she had said, either here or in the background, foreground, I mean to say. So this is Sawyer. Rest in peace to Sawyer and Carol. I'm so sorry. I did send her a message and tagged her in a post. So if I hear from her, I will let you guys know. But also we have Linda. Linda Nicola Williams, but she also goes by Linda Hamilton, of course. Her wife, Rick Hamilton, has also unfortunately been found deceased. So tonight won't be too long of a show, guys. Once we get Linda on to tell Rick's story, we'll kind of keep it there. Yes, Missing East Texas 8 and Beyond, Sing to Me Soprano. That is the group on Facebook, so check them out. She's the one that brought both Sawyer's and Ashley's case to us, and I don't believe Rick's, but she brought those two. So let me introduce Linda Hamilton, wife of Rick Hamilton. Linda, how are you?
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I couldn't even imagine. I know we had spoke a few times. Thank you so much, Skywatcher. We appreciate it. She says, best of luck achieving a goal of 10,000 subscribers by your birthday. Thank you. Linda, I can't even imagine. I'm so sorry. Do you want to go into some of the details and just kind of let people know exactly what's going on with Rick and how he's doing?
He was found Sunday morning. I found out.
I mean to say what happened. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Yeah. They found him Monday morning in Mitchell County, 14 miles from the CNC Country Store west. By an oil pump is what I think. I don't know. Mitchell County hasn't talked to me. This is coming from my detective in Dallas. They found an oil field worker found his body Sunday morning and called Mitchell County. So he was found in Mitchell County. I've been trying to get hold of Mitchell County. They haven't returned any of my phone calls. I'm still waiting to hear from them. We don't know. I don't know really anything about how he died or anything like that. He is getting cremated because his body was in such bad condition. They said that would be best, or a closed casket, and I just couldn't handle a closed casket. I'm going to be doing a memorial for him in Covington, Georgia, because we're from Conyers. As soon as I get his ashes back, and I should have him back around Christmas. So I'm just waiting to see what happened. It just really sucks that Mitchell County will not call me back for nothing. And I've been going through this for months. But he was found right 14 miles from the CNC Country Store.
Okay. And I don't want to, just to give the audience a quick little buffer on it, I don't want to kind of make you relive it, so I won't give too many details. But he was, like you said, in Georgia, living in Georgia with you. He had went out to Texas for work and had been staying with a friend at a hotel, if I remember correctly. And then he had gotten on the Greyhound bus to leave the friend and go back to his work camp. They had like a little camp set up. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So last time you talked to him, he was kind of experiencing a little bit of paranoia and gotten off the bus. And so he was found around where he got off the bus. So I know you don't know, but does it seem like he just walked and something happened to him? Are we expecting foul play? What are we?
Well, they're saying the detective in Dallas said they're not suspecting foul play. The only thing that is blowing my mind is his book bag's missing, his cell phone's missing. All he had on him is what was in his pocket. So I don't know. I'm waiting to hear from Mitchell County because Mitchell County is the ones that found him. And they haven't returned my calls. So I can't really say what happened. He went missing on July 31st, and they said that they think he's been dead since August 1st.
Since August 1st. When did you hear from him? Oh.
July 31st at 3:00 was the last time I talked to him.
So they think what? Okay, so if you last talked to him on July 31st, why are they pegging the 1st as the date and not July 31st? So why are they assuming he was alive for another 24 hours?
I don't know. They won't talk to me, so I haven't been able to ask any questions. That's what I keep on leaving with my messages, is that I really, really just need to have some answers, but they're just not returning my calls. I'm going to try again tomorrow, and my next option is to maybe talk to a lawyer to see if I can get answers. I don't know what to do, and I just want to know what happened to my husband. And it just sucks that they won't call me back.
Is there anything? I mean, I don't want to promote the idea of people like harassing a law enforcement or anything like that, guys. So that's not what I'm saying. But is there anything people could do to try to push someone to get information? Is there any way people can help that are in the chat and want to try to do something? Do you have any ideas? Like I said, I don't want to get 500 people to start calling them and drive them crazy. So please don't do that, guys. But do you have any ideas there? Anything we could do to help at all?
I don't, but if anyone does, I would love to hear what they have to say, because I've left messages, and I know it was Thanksgiving week, but it's still my husband. And I mean, I lost him. And as everybody knows, if you've been following the story, I lost my brother 3 months ago. So it's been a really, really hard week. And I just want to know what happened to my husband. And I need to know. I need to know what happened, because he wasn't in bad shape. He wasn't in bad health. In 14 miles, he's a cross-country runner when he was in school, and he still ran. And he worked on the oil rigs, so he wasn't in bad shape. I just don't understand.
Wow. So suggestions are, this is kind of a basic one. Well, first, Watcher on the Wall says, love and prayers to Linda. Thank you so much for the super chat, Watcher. A lot of people, asking about a private investigator. I don't know. Now, I know you're kind of just waiting for them to contact you and give you information, but would hiring some kind of a PI, if people could help get one together for something for you, would that help in this situation, do you think? Not
in this situation. I already had a PI, and he was helping me. He was trying to help me get Mitchell County to at least look into his disappearance. I don't know if anyone watched it. He had I had it's KTXS news station do a news story on Rick about 2 weeks ago, and Mitchell County even told them that they were not investigating the disappearance of Rick Hamilton. So I don't know what's going on with Mitchell County. My PI has been through this. Him and Karen have just been the greatest. I mean, they are the reason we finally got a missing persons filed. But it's been a battle with Mitchell County. It's been a battle. Even with them, they couldn't even get phone calls returned.
Wow.
So, and it's just sad, because 2 weeks after they said that, he was found in their county. And that's what breaks my heart.
And
this isn't me saying it. This is what they told the news station. It was on the news story.
Right. Be United Missing Person says, I think you already did this. So Colin asked to speak to the information officer in that office. If that gets no place, call the sheriff in the county.
They are the sheriff.
They're the sheriff, so you've already done that. Have you tried information officer? I'm not sure what that is. I'm not
sure what that is, but I can try. Tomorrow I'm trying to talk to the attendance or administration in the sheriff's office. I'm just not really sure what to do. But I mean, my only other option is, if they won't answer me, is to get a lawyer or talk to a lawyer or see what happens. because I don't think they're investigating it right. I mean, if they won't call me back, they found him and they won't call me back. And I keep on calling. I just don't know what else to do than get a person or get a lawyer.
Right. So absolutely. And Be United says call the next county over. That sometimes has an effect. The county who found him or the county who placed the missing person report can have the jurisdiction. So I'm just trying to put every idea. Sorry to throw everything at you, but I guess that's kind of the main thing we can do now, right, is try to get all the information out there. So try talking to the information officer, calling the next county over. Does anyone else have any ideas in the comments here? Anything we can think of? So Ginger Snap says, what about going to the local media? Or asking to speak to the chief of police. We kind of already did that. So you talked to the media a couple of weeks ago. Have you talked to them since he was found?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you have, since he was found. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. They did a follow-up little story on their website saying that he was found.
Laughing Hawk says calling does nothing, showing up does. Might be worth it to maybe.
Well, that would be the next thing. Yeah, I'm just live in West Virginia, and that's in Texas. So.
Oh, right. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not near there, guys.
It's a little hard just to show up, and then my son's scared for me to go by myself because, I mean, my husband was a man, and he came up missing.
Right.
And a lot of people come up missing in Texas. I mean, a lot of people.
I wonder, since you're not local, if anyone is local there, would it have to be family, or can you authorize someone to go, assuming we would have more luck with somebody physically there? I mean, I've done a lot of cases in Texas, so I'm sure I know some people there. I would have to think, I don't know offhand, but I wonder if you could authorize someone to go on your behalf, if that would be helpful.
That would be helpful. I don't know if I can, but I would. I know, I don't know. I just don't understand why they won't call me back. I'm not asking them for anything except information. It's my husband. I've talked to, the Friday before they found him, I talked to Texas Rangers, but they can't really do anything for me now because they found him the Sunday after. 2 days later, they found him. And it was crazy because they were telling me that they thought he was in Austin, Texas. And literally, that was Friday evening, and then Sunday morning they found him in Mitchell County. That's the only thing that's driving me crazy is why, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm going to mute your mic because I think it's picking up my voice and there's a lot of feedback. So just when I talk, I'm going to have you muted just so you know, because you might see the little slash. So Lori Sargent says we can go. Lori, are you in that local area? Because I'm assuming that she can assign someone to be an advocate if she calls or has to do with her lawyer or whatever, but she's not able to physically get there. I wonder if we can have someone advocate. Lori, do you mean that you're local and could have someone go down there? We have a lot of suggestions. People saying contact a state ombudsman, call the American Center for Law and Justice.
What was that one?
I'll put it on the screen here. American Center for Law and Justice. I'm not familiar with them. Let me grab a pen just so I can write down these ideas. Instead of rewatching the video, so I can talk with her about them after. Can you give me 1 sec?
Yes.
And can you see the chat right now? Because people are putting ideas in there. I'm going to write them down, but
I can't see any of the chat except the big one on the bottom. I can see the All American Center of Law and Justice. I'm fixing to write that down.
Okay, yeah, write that. I'm going to write them all down too, so we can talk about them after. Because if there's something I can do, I want to do it. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I'm so sorry for that. I'm just going to write down all your ideas here, and see what we can do to help Linda. She needs information, and she needs it as soon as possible. So we got call county next door. I muted now. Call county next door, state ombudsman. All right. We'll have a record of this in the chat, but this just of me and you were talking, so I don't have to go scroll to the video, and I have it all. We get obviously questions, suggestions like the sheriff and stuff, but she's kind of already doing that, guys. American Center for Law and Justice. Okay. And advocate. Let me see what Laurie said. Local advocate. All right. So, Laurie, I think you had said we can go. I don't know if you meant you personally or if you just meant in general, we like someone could go. My daughter Amber and I can go, she said. Okay, well, Laurie, I don't know if we're connected on Facebook. Why don't you friend request me if you're not already? Just let me, and if we are, just, send me a message and I'll connect you with Linda, and maybe you could, would you be okay doing that, Linda, having someone advocate you and go there?
They can advocate. I know both of them. I know her and her daughter. They are the ones that went to Colorado City, put up flyers, tried to look for him.
Oh, awesome. So there's a history there.
Yes. They have been through this all with me. And they were one of the first people I called when he was found.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, that'd be great, Laurie. So you guys already know each other, so you don't need me for that. Cheryl W. suggests social media shouting at Mitchell County, Facebook or Twitter. Hey, so I never recommend people to harass anyone, guys, at all. So I never say to call or anything. But yeah, if we can get the social media for Mitchell County, why not start a post suggesting it and we can all respond and say, hey, yeah, she needs answers ASAP. We can link the interview or whatever if that helps. We can do anything. State senator, people recommending all that. I mean, at this point, we'll try anything, right? I'm just wondering a couple things. One, why do they assume it was a day later? Did they think he just kind of, because he was kind of under the influence a little. So I'm wondering if they're thinking that he just kind of tried to stay to himself and an accident happened by that, or if they're not contacting you because there's an investigation or they think something bad happened. I know you said they don't think. But.
I don't know. I just don't. That's my biggest thing is if it was an accident and nobody did anything, then why aren't they calling me? If someone did do something, why aren't they calling me? I'm his wife. I should know. I should have known the day it happened. I didn't find out he was missing or he was found until 24 hours after he was found. Wow. And then they say it was because they didn't have my address. Everybody has my address. Everybody has my address. I have filed 3 reports with Wheeling Police Department where I live. I've filed reports with 90% of the counties between Dallas and Pyote. I just don't understand. And I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong for doubting him, but I don't understand.
I don't think you're wrong. I think you're just hurt and you want answers. And I think anyone deserves that. You absolutely do. So I wouldn't feel bad about that, Linda. You just want answers for your husband, and we all support you. Megan Brianna says maybe get lots of signatures that can help you. I forget what it's called. I think you're referring to like a petition, Megan. So yeah, if somebody can start a petition for information to be released or something like that, I'd be willing to sign it, and I can post it on my Facebook. I'm willing to do anything, guys. Anything that you guys have as an idea, please let us know. Laurie Sargent is Colorado City, Texas. I'm sorry.
All right, please, anything. Hit me or you up. I mean, I'm willing to do anything. I just want to know what happened to my husband and why they're saying August 1st, why he wasn't found. He was at an oil pump, and from what I understand, they have to be checked weekly at least. Then why did it take 4 months to find my husband? Yeah. Where's all his stuff? I mean, none of it makes sense, and they're not answering me. So I don't know what to do. I really don't.
I'm sorry, Linda.
He's 37 years old and he's dead, and I want to know why.
Yeah, we need answers, guys. This is a young guy. I mean, no matter what his age was, we need answers. But when it's someone this young, this isn't like natural causes. I just tried to link your Facebook, Linda. It's not letting me, probably because we're live. So as soon as we're done, guys, I'll link Linda's Facebook, or you can message me for it. But yeah, we absolutely need answers, guys. Nanny Anita, our friend Anita says, call your senator. I mean, we can try all that, guys. Tessa O asks, have they even told Linda how he was found? Was an autopsy done?
An autopsy was done. They said I won't know anything for 6 months to a year. We're having to cremate him, and that just scares me because I just feel like Mitchell County isn't going to do it right because of everything that's happened. And I'm not
lose any evidence if something happened, right?
Yeah, if something happened. I mean, if they come back with, because everybody knows that he was down in Dallas and he was high. I'm not going to lie, he was high. But I know for a fact he had no drugs on him, so I know for a fact it was not an overdose. And I'm just scared.
Really? Okay.
I'm scared they're going to come back with that. And with him being cremated, we can't, I don't know. I'm just scared. I'm really scared.
Just so, I don't want to play devil's advocate with a situation like this, but just for clarification, you said that he was under the influence while on the bus. So how are you 100% sure he didn't have stuff on him? Just so
he told me, and Rick doesn't lie to me. He might hurt me and he's telling the truth, but Rick is one, and you can ask all his friends. He'll tell you the truth. He doesn't believe in lying, and he told me that he had nothing on him because he was so paranoid on the bus, and I asked him. So I know for a fact he had nothing on him on the bus.
Okay, so we know he had nothing. Excuse me. Sorry, I keep getting that feedback. We know he had nothing as far as substances. You said he was missing a lot of his stuff. He only had a few things on. What did you say about his phone? Do they have his phone?
From what I understand, no. They don't have his phone, they don't have his book bag, and they don't have his tablet.
Because you had like some kind of connection through his Google Maps or something, if I'm remembering right. So you could see. Have you checked that since? See if anyone's turned it on, whether they did something to him or just found it or something like that. Have you looked into that?
No, but I will. They're good point. I mean, I had probably about a month and a half ago, and no one had. But no, they said that they don't have. The detective in Dallas told me that the phone wasn't there and the book bag wasn't there and his tablet wasn't. And I know he had his phone because he was talking to me on it.
Right. Yeah. So if he doesn't have that, something very wrong. I mean, at the very least, someone took it off him when they found him, which is almost as bad in my eyes. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. Anyone that would steal from a dead body and not call the cops about it that's crazy. But he had clothes with him. I know for a fact. I mean, I understand that he was battling an addiction, but even being an overdose, where is his stuff?
We need to find that out. Guys, please, if you have any ideas, contact her directly, or you can contact me. Michelle Breitbarth, thank you so much. She says, Linda, you're in my prayers. I really appreciate the super chat. Michelle, so a lot of people talking about circulating a petition. Let's definitely do that. That can't hurt. I mean, like I said, I don't, no form of harassment is okay, guys, whether it be a person or a government entity or anything like that. So don't, probably not the best idea to call them and harass them or anything like that. But starting a petition, absolutely. Yeah. You can get as many signatures as you can, get that thing pumped around. Exactly right. A lot of people supporting you, everything from just showing you their love to saying that they've also experienced substance use and things like that. So, a lot of people get that. We don't victim blame on the show at all, guys. We don't put up with that here. So we appreciate you being supportive, and, nobody should be judged by their mistakes, because we all make them. If I was judged by my mistakes, I wouldn't have this show. I made plenty myself. So please, guys, understand that. Oh, wow. Thank you so much to Anita for the super chat. I don't think there's a message with that one, Anita, but thank you. You guys are what keeps the show running and makes me able to do it as much as I can. So thank you so much. Lisa says a life is a life. Absolutely. Everyone deserves answers. Everyone deserves love, guys. And anything we can do to help out. One Up says a petition is a great idea. Can someone get that started? I'm really bad with tech stuff, but someone get a petition going. Let's try to assign someone to do it. Does anyone want to offer? Because we don't want to have like 3 of them and then the signatures get spread out and it doesn't look as effective. Let's get one good one going. Anyone in the chat, if you'd like to start a petition and you know how, please let us know. Bev Flores says, can you have him transferred to another morgue that would hold him for you a little longer until we get some signatures going?
I can try. I don't know. It's really hard because it's so far away from me, but I can try. Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm sorry.
I'll call them tomorrow and see.
Okay, Sing to Me Soprano says Mitchell County, Texas has a Facebook site. So yeah, guys, let's let them know what we're thinking as far as getting this done. And let's let them know Rick has a lot of support, that he is loved and cared for, and it's not just going to go away, that we want answers. But let's do it, guys, with grace and respect and class. It's never okay to harass someone, even if they're in the wrong. You don't want to do it that way. Plus, it's not effective. Aggravating and pissing people off just makes them not want to help you. So do it in a way that they know you're just respectfully trying to get answers, and that will be more effective.
And remember, this is the county he was found in, so they have all jurisdiction.
Someone else had said earlier, I forgot to mention it, that you could also go to the county you're from, since he's from here.
Yeah, I've already talked to them. They can't do anything because of Texas, because he was missing in Texas.
Okay.
So I have tried that.
So I guess this is another Linda, unless it's someone on your account. It says, please save his body for burying evidence. Oh, did you just type that, right?
No, that wasn't me. That's another Linda. She's from North Carolina, she said.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Popular name.
Watcher on the Wall says, I tried to find Facebook Mitchell County. I didn't find one. Can someone send me a link? I'll put it in the comments. And I can put it here. Kim Berger, what about a lawyer? Why can't they help? You said you're thinking about a lawyer, right?
We're supposed to start tomorrow calling the lawyers. I wanted a week to at least try to wrap my head around everything.
Okay. Change.org. One Up Entertainment says change.org is an easy way to start a petition. Let me see if I can look into putting one, guy. Or Linda, maybe I can send you the site. You can do it. I don't know if it has to be you or if I can do it or her. I try not to get involved in a lot of those things. A petition's one thing, I don't mind. But whenever someone's like, oh, start a GoFundMe or anything like that, I'm like, no, because it's just not good for outside people to be involved in anything like that. But a petition, I think I could help set up, right? I don't think there would be any downside to that.
I don't think so. I think it's just trying to get answers.
Okay, Lori says we can help a petition, Linda. Okay, Lori, can you get it started and I'll help spread it around, Lori? You're probably better than me at that. All right. I don't want to, like I said, make you relive what you're going through and go over all the details, but is there anything else that you want to make sure is known for anybody listening and following the case, or anybody you'd like to speak out to, anything like that?
I just want to thank Greg Johnson and Karen Nichols and you, Jason. Y'all have been here through it all since the beginning, and I want to thank everyone that has helped me and shared his post and has shared his flyers. And I just really appreciate everything everyone's done. And I wish we had a different result.
Yeah, same here. And you're absolutely welcome. This is what I do. I love to do it, try to help you guys. We always hope for a positive outcome, of course, but an outcome like this is at least better than just the horror of always wondering. So at least it leads to that at the minimum. Yes, but again, I never tried to say that I fully understand, because it's very different being in this seat talking to you guys versus being the one to go through it. I could never have you guys strength. So I just want you to know I admire how strong you've been. You're doing an amazing job. I know Rick is really, really proud of you. And I know that there was the other side of his family that you guys had kind of talked, and there had been, I think, some issues there. So hopefully everyone can come together on this, because now that this is where we stand, we just need people to help get answers.
Yes, sir.
Have you spoken to them at all? It's not really my business, so I won't go over that much, but have you guys talked to them?
I've talked to at least all parts of his family one way or another. We're doing a memorial in Covington, and everyone's going to be there to say goodbye. So
in Covington?
Covington, Georgia, yeah. He's from Conyers. That's where all his family and friends are.
Is this like a private family only thing, or this is something you're doing for the public to come and stuff like that?
Public, anyone that wants to.
Do you want to give the details on that, where it is and when? And
I won't know until we get his ashes back, because I want his ashes to be there.
Okay.
So it'll be next month. They said I should have his ashes by Christmas.
Okay. Guys, if you're in the area, please come and show your support. And what was the city again in Georgia?
Covington.
Covington, Georgia. Hey, if you can come out, if you have, even if it's a few minutes, guys, just to stop by and say, hey, I don't have a ton of time here. I have a lot going on today, but I wanted to come and show my support and, let you know Rick is loved and missed. And anything you can do, guys, if you can help, put flyers out there, sign the petition, just stay on with the Mitchell County website. I'll put all the links below once we're done here, Linda, for both you and for their Facebook. And if there's any other thing I can put here, just let me know. You know me, I'm open and I'm willing to do anything that will be helpful.
I will have, as soon as I make all the arrangements for the memorial, I will put it up on his page, the What Happened to Rick Hamilton page, and my page. And I'll send it to you too.
Oh, Linda, again, I don't want to keep making you have to think about the horror side of it, but I just want you to know I'm here for you. I support you, and you did amazing tonight. You're being as strong as anyone could be. So thank you so much, and I hope we can help get the final answers that we need for you. Please keep in touch with me. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Okay.
Thank you so much, and thank you everybody for listening and helping.
Thank you, Linda, and thank you guys in the chat. I'm going to put the link as soon as this is done. So please contact her. Let her know she has your support. Let's help with the petition. Let us know anything you will and can do, guys. All right. Sorry that this one's a little bit shorter, guys, but this is our first one back. So the important thing was getting Linda and Rick's story out there. That was the main thing I wanted to do tonight, and then kind of go over the rest of the cases. And anyone who was mentioned earlier today, if you want to come on and tell the story, I never say no to anybody. By all means, you can always come on. Linda, you're amazing. Thank you so much. And you have our condolences. I'm so sorry. We're going to do everything we can to help further.
Thank you so much. And you have a good night.
You too. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. Please click subscribe, set the notification bell to all, and you will be notified every time we do a story like this. So thank you so much for joining us, guys. Have a great night.